Alright, now we're going to work on Microsoft project. Microsoft project, sometimes it is as here as a separate program. Sometimes you access it through Microsoft Office installation. In my case, it's in Microsoft Office project. Microsoft Office. Alright, you come here. Alright, when it opens, see there is a, I'm just closing those things. Okay, yeah, so you enter the tasks here. Like if you want to enter, like what will happen, like what is the use of Microsoft project and how to basically come up with the right tasks and right schedule. That's a different story. That's a logical thing. You can make such a thing. So I'm just trying to tell you how to use Microsoft project. You simply start typing the task, right? You put the date. Let's say you want to say it will happen on 25th of July till 26th of July, project kickoff. Okay, then other things are, then there will be you can keep on entering tasks like this, task one, whatever task, or maybe meet with users. Okay, then other thing is we can group, then there are certain tasks which are a part of a heading, like for example meet with users. So there are tasks involved like this, uh, make the invitation, prepare agenda, right? Send the invitation. Just a minute. Okay, press insert to insert a new task. Let's say you want to insert, you just see press insert just like this, so you can insert a new task. Send the invitation. The other thing is like identify users, okay, and book the place for meeting. And then all these are basically you select all these, and then you can indent them. When you indent them, they are basically part of this. These are the subtasks for this big task. That is the whole idea behind this. So it has to be, there has to be a relationship like this, that this is the big task and these are the tasks within that tasks. These are the things that are required to do to complete this. So these are the basically subtasks, and you have to keep them indented. For example, let's say you need to do something for preparing agenda, meet with the Ken, so let's say these are the two meetings that you need to do to prepare agenda. So you'll further indent them, and you can, this is the way to look. So you're basically indenting the task. It's quite easy. There is really nothing special in it. You need to correspondingly fill out these things, the dates, and these things will be calculated automatically. So this is how you basically keep entering the tasks, and the only thing is how to enter the right task. So there is a lot of science behind, what is the right task and how to identify the tasks in a project. But you will not be working as a project manager for sure. So this will not be your tasks to, this will not be, you will not be asked to make the whole project plan. But if somebody gives you a project plan, you should know, what these things are. That's why I'm touching the base with you, as far as other thing is that you must know is, let's say there is a relationship between two or three tasks, like meet with users, obtain feedback, call everybody, consolidate feedback, right? So let's say this obtain feedback obviously will happen only after this is done. If there is no meeting, then there is no reason for you to obtain feedback. In that case, this number 10, 2 is a predecessor of number 10. So I'm writing it like this. So in the diagram, this relationship will get drawn by itself. Okay, and within like any task, if you see there is a correlation between like this, that something is dependent upon the other things, or something has to be completed before before some particular task can be started, then you can make this predecessor kind of relationship. Now let's talk about adding resources. Okay, you can simply add other resources like this: can Priti,
Priya,
Yeah. So they are all the people who will be doing that. Again, Ken, Preeti. The only thing is, so this is a simpler way of doing this thing. So if you enter some resources like this, it is fine. Usually that is what people do. They don't do anything more than that. But there is a more elaborate functionality available. If you click on this drop down, you can do a whole lot many things. So people do that. I have not seen many project planners or project managers doing that. So I'm not going to get into that. If you want, you're more than welcome to explore these things. Main thing is just learning what I taught you so far. That is definitely important. Other than that, this font, this, all these things are same. This thing, this left, right, left, all these things are same. Um, all you will see what the thing is. So you can there is really nothing very special. People don't use it to track also, like it says completed task and all those things. People don't do that. Cost over budget, no, people don't do that, especially in SQL implementation. Nobody uses all these things. The thing that I've shown you so far, that's what people really use, and they don't do anything more than that. Microsoft Project, however, is a very powerful tool. It can be used to do lot many things, but as people don't do that, we are not going to get into all that. Yes, there is really nothing.
Date, it is taking this thing in particular date.
Date is that you have to fill. I already told you about that part. So you can fill out the right dates. Like,
That date it is taking.
whatever date you think, and nobody will be ever presenting a project plan to you where you'll be having more elaborate than the task, dates, and resources, nothing, and predecessors. Duration is calculated automatically. But I'm not saying you cannot do anything else in Microsoft Project, but it is this is the main thing which people use. Now, important thing obviously that is left is these tasks. How to identify these tasks and how to identify these durations and the start and finish. That's a different thing altogether. That's like preparing a project plan. So that is the job of a project manager. So it's not even our domain as a BA. Okay. So now you know how to use Microsoft Project quite well. You can do all these things one by one.
Yeah, sure.